Honey washed it. Good morning. It is actually morning time. I'm pretty I'm pretty sure, but whatever time your day is, I hope it is going wonderful. I hope it is beautiful. Whatever your definition of beautiful is. I think every day is beautiful. My brain is going. I took some mushroom gummies, not like the shroomy mushrooms, but like the lion's mane and all the ones good for your brain, because I'm ADHD, so I'm autistic and ADHD. My brain likes to go, so those mushrooms, I don't know. They give me energy, they allowed me to focus, sometimes a little too much energy, and I did get some coffee this morning. It's delicious. It's so good. I am having a beautiful day, and I'm sharing this because this past week or so, I've been struggling inside my brain. I have been crying. I have been struggling. You may see a painting behind me on the floor. I had to start painting. Like, so much was going on internally. I had to just do something. And I picked colors and I start going. And I don't even know what that's going to be yet, but we will see. But today's a good day, so I'm embracing it. I am embracing it. I'm going to drink some of my coffee. It's like a toffee coffee. Delicious. Okay. Today's Real Talk. Welcome. If this is your first time in my teepee, my little home here on YouTube, hello. My name is Jesa Franco, Jesa Amanchiapi, and I am here sharing me because I'm special in all the ways. I am showing up so silly because I am finally, I know I've said this many times, and I know maybe I'll say it again. I don't know. But I'm done. I'm done trying to show up in a certain way. I'm done with all the masks I've had to create. I've had to create thousands of masks for others to see me, but that's not even me. That's not even me. So they weren't even seeing me. They were seeing these masks that I thought that they would approve of, and which they did. Definitely. Those masks worked for so long, but I'm tired of being seen for somebody that I'm not. I know you're tired too. If you were here or you were tired and you already went through all that crap, or you're about to go through all the crap of realizing life is so much better being who your spirit is. Being who your spirit is. This is going to be a real talk. For so long, I tried to morph and change who I am to be accepted by this society that was created by colonizers, right? And then also the beings around me that also tried to be accepted by this society that was created by colonizers. So in that, the structure that we have to follow to be accepted in this society that colonizers created, we have to really limit who our spirits are. It's extremely limiting. They literally have all these rules you have to follow. And they're not even rules of that make sense, right? Because I am Lakota, I am indigenous. Lakota is a band off of, I'm pretty sure we're called Ocheti Shakowi. I gotta research and find the name. I remember learning this, but most people know us as Sioux. I just don't claim that name because it means snake and grass, and one of our enemies actually gave us that name. That's not who we called ourselves. I forgot the name in Lakota, but it means friendly people. We considered ourselves friendly people, and we have, I think it's 7 values. You'll learn more later. I'll have it written down, but they're basically just treating other living beings good. Being good to other living beings, being good to yourself, balance, just basic things, nothing else. Not that you have to look a certain way. You have to be a certain way. You can only have he, she pronouns. Like, nah, that is my ancestors. We believe in two-spirit. That's like, so there's two spirits within that. There's the broad umbrella of two-spirit, which is like LGBTQ plus, the whole community, all of that. And then on top of that, inside of that is two-spirit, which is a being that is two-spirited. Right? They can bounce masculine, feminine. They're two-spirited. That was acknowledged for like thousands of years. However long my ancestors been chilling here on Turtle Island. So that alone, being shown that there's another way to live. Like as a child, I am very grateful I was raised with our traditions. I'm very grateful. And our way of life, not just the colonized way of life, the way we're taught we're supposed to be, right? I was taught to just be who your spirit or spirits are. So as a child, I would walk that way. I'd walk that way, move that way. But I'd have so many people, including my friends as kids, because this is what they were taught from their parents, right? And the society, just everything is teaching us. You got to be this certain way. You can't be different. You can't be any of these things. Like I even knew when I was like 3 or 4 that I wasn't straight. Like I knew that because I had two friends, two best friends. One was a boy, one was a girl. Remember having a crush on both of them, right? But I knew. And I swear this is probably from another past life. But I also know it's from the present because it was never talked about. The only romantic relationships that were shown or talked about was like a male and a female, right? Or cis male, cis female. But I knew that it was normal. Like it was a natural thing for me to like both a boy and a girl. Like my spirit, it just felt right. But I knew with society, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Like girls, like I'm telling nobody unless I know I'm safe with them. And I knew that as a very small child, right? So think about it in that way. The rules we were given by the colonizers, they don't resonate. They didn't resonate with me. Like you had me being a female, I had to like a male now. That did not resonate with me. It did not. And that is one thing I could never try to change. And I understand trying to because it's scary. It is very scary with the people that really try to fit in that box and they project their hate so much it comes with like violence and scary stuff. I do understand that. But for me, it's like feels almost impossible to not be who my spirit is. And I did try for a very long time to not be who my spirit is. Not try to be pansexual. I am pansexual all day. All day. That could never change. But so many other parts of me I tried to change so that I would be accepted. But doing that was destroying me internally. Like internally so much. All I could do was smoke a whole bunch of flour. You know what I'm talking about. Like my mom used to say, the devil's lettuce. But it's medicine. It is nothing bad. I used to just like so much like morning, night, all the time. Just to try to escape from the pain I was feeling internally because I was not being true to who my spirit is. I was trying to water myself down to be accepted by the society and then the beings around me. But once I decided, like, I just couldn't anymore. I could not. I hit a point where I just, trigger warning. I hit a point where I was just like, what is the point? And this whole thing is going to be a trigger warning. I, for a majority of my life, wanted to leave this earth. First time I tried, I was 8. Like, I wanted to leave for a majority of my life. But at the same time, I felt it in my spirit that I came here for a reason. Like, my spirit came to Unchimaka in this time, in this human meat suit for a reason. I didn't just come here to suffer and then leave. And also in my culture, if I would have done what I wanted to do for so long, my spirit would have been stuck here anyways on earth. So I was like, I don't want that. People running it right now really suck. And then I just have to be stuck here as a spirit watching the people I love suffer. So I held on, and I'm very grateful. I am very grateful because I wasn't meant to just suffer. I wasn't. For me, I had to fight. I had to fight so hard to stay true to who I am. And I'm forever grateful for my inner child and my inner teen, because like they held on so tight to all the dreams I've had since I was a kid. So tight that even though my life has been rough. I was given a rough, deck of cards, whatever you want to say. Rough. And even in the most chaotic times in my life, I would still just sit and feel that my life was meant for more, and there's going to be more. And everything I've ever wanted is going to happen. I would even say it so confidently out loud, but at the same time, I'd be like, that could never happen. I'd say to people, all my dreams, I ain't sharing it right now because soon you're going to be seeing them. And I have learned to not share things until you've created them, because you can just put lots of energy on it and just mess things up. So you ain't going to see it till it's showing. But where was my brain going? I might have some coffee. I don't know where my brain was going. Welcome to my brain. We get lost. We may find a way back. Probably not. But we ain't giving up. I feel great today. Every time. That crunch every time. Those ladies are not the nicest, but they make some good coffee. Okay, where was I? I could just feel it in my spirit. My inner child, my inner teen never gave up on me. They'd be like, no, this is happening. This is happening. Even while some crappy stuff was going on, I still knew. I felt it, but I had no idea how. No idea how. I'll tell you right now, the dreams that are coming to fruition in my life. The Lulu. So I had no idea how it would happen, right? My ancestors just lead me, I'll follow you. And then they did, and it was rough. I thought it'd be pretty little brick road with some snackies, get some breaks. Nah, it was maybe the brick road, but then you go in a haunted forest, all kinds of spirits, and then I met all kinds of trickster spirits messing with me, and then I found out they work with my ancestors. They love me unconditionally, and they were messing with me to help me grow, and I'm just crying. Where am I going? This journey is so complicated. Okay. For me, I have always been full of unconditional love. Just as a child, I've just always seen everybody as relatives. We're all connected. That's how I've always seen all the living beings. I've never seen a disconnect, a difference, anyone superior than the other. I've never seen that. So that's how I would move. But I would get checked constantly from a child that that's not the way the world works. That you got to be rough. You got to not lead with unconditional love. You got to lead with deception and all this nastiness. You know what I'm talking about. Especially if you live on Turtle Island, you know what I'm talking about. Well, actually, colonizers have hit almost every place. You know what I'm talking about. And I did hit a point where I'm you know what? Everybody that I've given unconditional love to, they've effed me over. They have deceived me. They have hurt me. They thought that my unconditional love and acceptance was this malicious, deceptive thing. And then they end up hurting me in different ways. It's really hard to not become a hurt person hurting people. I did. I did. I hit a point where I'm like, you know what? F all you. F all of you. Because all I've ever done is try to show you that you deserve to be loved for who you are. And here you are hurting me. And then I started to become that hurt person. I'd hold on to past pains and project it out to the people trying to love me and all this stuff. And it was just a continued cycle. And I just hit that point where it was just so hard to even want to be here. And I'm like, I'm not even, I've become somebody, my spirit isn't even, I'm miserable. I'm treating the people I love miserably because I can't speak up, because of the being I have become, because of my environment, and also because I've allowed it. Like, so many things. And it took a lot of years from that moment of like going through all my stuff. Like, my brain, I got cabinets and cabinets and cabinets of pain and programming and ways to be, like, taught ways to be, right, from other people. Having to go through it, each freaking paper, and being like, does this resonate with who I am? No? Throw it. And then also when I throw it, depending, I may have to sit with my inner child and my inner teen and process all of that. Like, sit there, cry, be angry, whatever it is. I have to feel my feelings. Because if you don't feel your feelings, right, they're emotion. You're meant to feel them and release them. If you don't, they're going to be stored inside your spirit. They're going to be stored. And the more you store it, more it gets pushed down. It's still going to come out. It's just going to come out in really ugly ways. And usually it's going to come out in your behaviors, the way you treat the people around you. And I started to become somebody that I never wanted to be. I became my own abusers. Like, the ones that were supposed to take care of me, I started doing the things they did to me, to the people I love, unconsciously. I didn't realize, like, when I started getting called out for it, I first got angry. I'm like, how dare you say I'm like these people? I could never. And then I'd sit on it. Like, I'd really sit on it. Like, man, I did react the way they would react to me. And then I felt so crappy. I felt so crappy that pain that was put on me that I wish never was, I did to people I love. So I really sat on that. I was like, I do not want to become this. This is not who I am. I will not become this. And then lots of crying, lots of feeling my feelings, messy, and I still do project sometimes. I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect. I'm still working on it, but I'm not giving up, because I will not be a hurt person hurting people. And if all of us do this ugly, nasty work, the future generations, our future children, won't even have to know what this is. They won't even know what a hurt person hurting people is. Because ain't nobody gonna be hurting anybody if we ain't hurt inside. If we're happy with who our spirit or spirits are and we accept ourselves, we're gonna do the same for everyone around us. Right? And then when that happens, you ain't gonna have nobody hating. We're just gonna be loving ourselves, frolicking around, living life the way we were meant to. Like, colonizers make it so complicated. And then they're like, oh, you know who did this? Your neighbor, that person, this person that's different from you. Not us, them. Go fight them. And then they're just sitting there being jerks. And they got their own lessons to learn. Like, I cannot imagine. What energy you put out there comes back to you. And they have built a very heavy list with the universe. But that ain't my business. My business is me. And I'm doing everything I can to treat living beings good. To not be a hurt person hurting people. And it was not easy. I had to learn how to use my voice, because I'd be quiet. I would be quiet. I'd let people choose for me. I would just agree. People pleaser all day, but that just hurts you. You may be keeping the peace on the outside, being quiet, but are you peaceful? Is your spirit peaceful? No? Then speak up when you can. I know it takes time. I'm not gonna be like, do it now, because it took me a long time. When I first started, I was sobbing while I'm like trying to communicate. I like, like you couldn't even understand what I was saying because it was emotionally like so much to even try to say my truth, because for so long I was taught that my truth did not matter. But it does. It does matter, as does yours. But you have to be the one to believe that. And then if other people don't, they ain't your people. Or maybe they'll learn that you deserve to speak your truth. And then they'll come forward and be like, I'm so sorry. I was in my own crap. I was projecting my own crap. I love you unconditionally, and I will do what I need to be in your life and respect your boundaries. But if they will not show up in that way, you deserve to have your boundaries. And there will be beings that will love you for you, that will want you to speak your truth all day. All day. I'm just so excited. Like, me being here mentally, I'm very grateful. And it's not like I feel fantastic every day. Like I just said, this past week, I've been struggling hard. These retrogrades too, like Mercury freaking is one of my planets. I'm a Virgo. It's retrograding, freaking Gatorading. And then, what is that? What's the other one? Venus? I still got my Venus in Virgo. I'm exhausted. I don't even know. The planets are messing with me, but I know it's for the best. It's for the best, so we're looking at it in a positive way. Except when I feel like crap, I'm gonna cry. Like, I have been crying. I have been taking a shower. I took a shower like 3 times in a day, crying in my shower every time, feeling my feelings. We are not the toxic positivity, love and light up in here. Yes, we believe in love and light, but also your shadows will match. The same amount of love and light, your shadows will match that. So when they come in, acknowledge them. Feel them. Sit in them. Because if you start running from them, they're going to find you. Your shadows are connected to you. You can't run. Can't run. I don't even know. I feel like I went everywhere. The main topic was supposed to be, it's really hard to lead with unconditional love, right? In a world, in a society that deems unconditional love as a weakness. Like, no joke, I have led, with almost everyone I've met, I have led with unconditional love and acceptance. And I could just see and feel with majority of them, they immediately assume, like, they see me as naive. They also see me as unexperienced, and I haven't really lived or had like crappy experiences in my life, and that's why I see life in a positive way and I move the way I do. No. Nah. On one of my projects, you're going to really know about my life, but my life has been rough. And because of that, that's why I lead with unconditional love. Because if I did not hold on to unconditional love, I would have been lost in all of the pain and chaos that has been given to me through my life. When all you really know is like garbage and hurt people hurting people, the only thing that really keeps you going is hope and love. Like, corny as heck, but love is the strongest magic. I remember my friend told me this because she's a witch. Very grateful for her forever. She definitely helped me beginning my journey to reconnect to my spirit. She told me that the most powerful magic is love. It's love. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to hold on to that because I feel it. When I think of my ancestors and I know they're around me, I feel it. Think of my grandma and all my family that have passed in this life. I feel them and I feel the love. It is there. And whenever I just want to feel love, like for life, or Unchimaka, grandmother, or Unchimaka, grandmother earth, or the wind spirit, or all the spirits around me, like all living beings, feeling love for them feels so good. It feels so good, even if my world is crumbling around me, sitting in that unconditional love that I have for all these beings and life. And whatever I have unconditional love for keeps me going. Like, it feels so good. Why would we not want to feel good? Like, especially the way love and unconditional love makes you feel. Why would we all not want to feel that as much as possible, right? Because life has its crappy times. It's just part of life. You can't run from that. But why not feel it in all the other parts as much as we can with love and happiness and joy and acceptance? Why is that a hard thing? I understand we were taught by this society created by colonizers that hate is what you should lead with. If there's a problem, you should have hate with that problem. Not an open eye, not acceptance, not unconditional love, but hate. And then it's just projected. And also, I used to be really angry at those beings when I would give unconditional love and they would just project, and they would hurt me. They would definitely hurt me in different ways. I would be so angry at them. Like, why would you do that? Like, all I did was try to show you that it's okay to be who you are, and you're hurting me for it. But now I know, and I forgive all those beings. I forgive all of them, and I pray they live long, happy, and healthy lives, and they get to be who their spirit or spirits are, because in reality, those beings were continuing a cycle whenever they showed that part of them that I was showing to them. I was just a mirror. I was showing a part of their spirit of just being freely myself, being fully myself, not caring how other people are going to perceive me. That lit in their spirit. They're like, oh my gosh, I can have this part of my spirit out and about freely. Look at this person just letting that part of their spirit out. And they don't care. Like, look at them just being. And there's two ways they could react to this, right? The most common way, easier way, and I've done this too, I am not judging, is, and also you could do this subconsciously, you don't even realize, it's just automatic because this is what you've been taught, and your brain's like, go, it's go time. You react the same way the people that projected onto you reacted, right? So when they shut you down, however they shut you down, majority of the time, that's how you're going to shut down the person in front of you that is showing this part of their spirit that you also resonate with, that you have as a part of your spirit that they're letting out about. You're going to project. You're going to shut that down the way you've been taught so that you're not uncomfortable with seeing it out and about, right? Option one. That is the option that every being I've met, or majority, almost all beings I've met, have chosen with me. So they would project out, hurt me, because it was too uncomfortable to see that part of their spirit just roaming around being weird and not caring, right? Second choice, which anyone can choose. It is a lot harder, and it's very uncomfortable for yourself to choose this one. Like, if you choose this, it is uncozy, but it is the best one because it's the only way you're going to get out of that cycle, right? You can see that part of that person in front of you, this mirror. That's letting that part of their spirit out and about, letting it out and free and not caring what other people think. You have that same part. You can be like, look at this person freely being who they are, not caring what other people think. I can do that. I can do that. And I'm gonna do that. If that means I have to fight the internal dialogue in my head that's telling me I can't, that I'm a loser, I suck, I'm weird, people are going to hate me, I'll fight those voices. Because I'd rather fight those voices than hurt this beautiful being that has shown me it's okay to be who I am. They are an inspiration. I'm going to follow their lead, and I'm going to let that weird part of me that others made me feel like wasn't okay out and about. If I'm not hurting other living beings, I'm just living my life. I'm going to be me. It took me a long time to choose that second one. It did. But we all deserve to choose the second one. That first one just hurts people. That just continues the cycle, and it continues letting the colonizers win. Letting us all feel like crap, hurting each other. We're not meant to do that. We're meant to be connected. Matakuye oyase. I'm Lakota. We say that at the end of a prayer. Matakuye oyase means we are all related. We're all connected. We crave connection for a reason. We come here as spirits. We're infinite. To Unchimaka, Grandmother Earth, to have a human life, to connect with each other, all of us spirits, because we're connected more up in the universe, right? Like, we have relationships with all these beings even more advanced than what we know right now. Our memory gets erased once our spirit comes in our fresh meat suit, right? Erased. But we know each other. We remember each other. And we deserve to live the life that our spirit came here to live. Not the life that we're told we have to live because this is what we were given and that's it. Nah, we're abundant. We are abundant. We are magic. Our ancestors did not go through all the crap they went through before while they were alive, and also all the crap they've been doing to help us in the spirit realms and all of that, for us to just take what we were given and suffer. So if you are fighting to be who your spirit is and you have the unconditional love inside you, hold on to it. Or if you know you have it, but you push it so deep down, it's okay. Be kind and gentle to yourself. It's okay. You had to do what you had to do to survive. I understand that all day. But it is time for you to thrive. No more surviving. No more surviving. So if you got to change your environment to make it safe, there's no more surviving, you can thrive. Do that in your own time. Whatever you need to do. And then internally, your brain is where you spend most of your time. I say this as an earth sign. I get stuck inside. I get stuck. I've been stuck for a week. And that's why I've been painting and dancing and crying so I can get out of my brain. But what was I saying? Oh, internally. You also got to make a safe space in your brain. That's where you're going to be most of your time. Those negative voices come in. You have control of your inner dialogue. I know it feels like you don't because you've been taught like all those negative things and just been on repeat in your head and you just believed them because so many people told you this is wrong with you, this is wrong with you. All of these things, repeat. You got to go in, it's a computer, reprogram. And you got to go in every single time and reprogram until eventually it's just going to be natural to shut down those negative voices. And for me, I always I'd want to fight the negative voices. I check the negative voices. But now, the biggest thing I do is I turn to my inner child and my inner teen and reassure them. Because for me, those are the beings that are panicking inside. My spirit is my inner child and my inner teen because of past experiences. They're panicking. So I have to reassure them. I get to be the protector now, the adult I needed. That also comes with unconditional love, but talking to them. So I'm there's nothing wrong with you. You are beautiful. Your weirdness is amazing. You being weird is amazing, and I love that about you. Your creativity, how different you are, I love that. And all these things that we want to create, they're going to be beautiful. There's going to be so many people that love our projects. And the people that don't, they're not our people. They're not our people. And if anyone comes at us wrong, I'll check them. I'll check them all day. They're going to see the reser come out of me today. Just kidding. Well, not kidding. Well, no, I've been working on my patience and my anger. I've been doing good. I feel like I've hit a point now where if someone is disrespectful to me, I can check them in a healthy way with a boundary. And then if they don't respect it, I'll disappear. Goodbye. And that is so much better than what I used to be, because my Virgo self wouldn't explain nothing. I most of the time wouldn't even talk, and I'd just disappear. You ain't gonna find me again online, but that's it. You ain't finding me nowhere else. But I've worked on that. That's not healthy either. Communication's healthy. So make sure you talk to those beings. If you're setting boundaries and you care about those beings, like, it's good to talk. Even if you know that they're not going to hear you, at least you did that part, right? That's something I am really working on. You deserve to live a life being who your spirit is. And I know you have so much unconditional love inside of you. Don't let it go just because of hurting people. There will be so many beings that love themselves unconditionally, right? They love themselves. They've done the work and they love themselves unconditionally. That means they can give it outwards. There's going to be so many beings. Once you do that work and you're able to give it to yourself, that energy is just going to radiate just everywhere. And like me, I feel more of my soul tribe coming. Like, I've been having so many dreams and I feel it so much that I'm scared. Like, I'm so scared in the way of, before I thought that it wouldn't happen. Like, well, maybe it just won't ever happen. Now I'm like, I know it'll happen. I need to be ready. I need to be ready, but not in a unhealthy way. Like, I'm gonna miss it. I just don't want, when it happens, I don't have everything set up and organized and prepared. I'm scared to actually be living my dreams. I'm terrified. But I'm so excited. I'm way more scared to continue living in a cycle that makes me and my spirit unhappy. I'm ready to live. No matter how uncozy, uncomfortable I have to get, I am ready to live. I have spent too long of my life trying to be somebody I'm not so others can accept me. Whenever they're doing the same thing, they're not even being genuinely themselves, so they can be accepted. So we're all beings just faking who we are to be accepted by others that aren't even being genuinely who they are. Let's just be ourselves. Let's just be ourselves. Not judge other beings. Other beings may be living a life you wouldn't live. But if they're not hurting you, let them live their lives. If they're not hurting other living beings, let them live their lives. I'm not sure if I went off topic. I think I went pretty good. You are beautiful the way your spirit or spirits are. I know so many people have made you feel like there's something wrong with your spirit or spirits. There's nothing wrong with you. As long as you're not hurting other living beings, live your life the way you want to live your life. Live it. Be who you are. And I know it's not going to be easy. You got to take all that gunk off your spirit. All this stuff you've been taught the way you have to be. You have to teach yourself. You don't have to be that way. It's going to take time. Please be kind and patient with yourself. You're going to do great. You're a warrior. You got your ancestors, your spirit team with you. Call on them whenever you need them. Whenever you need them, call on them. They love you unconditionally. And if you ever need to feel that unconditional love, especially when life be lifing, they will give it to you every time. You're going to do great. I'll see you next time. Dokshake. I'll see you later. Dana, 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 dana.